Your time is near. You can feel the energy shifting around you. What once felt stagnant is now starting to move. Stay faithful, stay ready. You're about to walk into blessings that feel like answered prayers. If you like my video, so please donate 100 to me. Something is unfolding for you behind the scenes. The wait hasn't been easy, but your spirit has stayed strong. That persistence, that prayer, that patience, it's all about to pay off. Keep watching. The breakthrough is coming. You're being prepared for something greater than you imagined. The delays were protection. The setbacks were redirection. Now, you're entering a season where the divine plan starts to make sense. Trust it. You're closer than you think. You didn't go through all that pain for nothing. Your journey has meaning, your growth has power, and your resilience is unmatched. The blessings you deserve are already on their way. Don't stop believing now. This is your moment. The energy is rising. The light is returning. You're about to see why things had to fall apart, because something far more beautiful is being built in its place. Watch what happens next. Your faith has carried you through storms. Now it's guiding you to your blessing. Don't be surprised when everything starts aligning. You've done the inner work. Now life is catching up with your spirit. You may not see it yet, but everything is happening for you, not to you. The universe is orchestrating divine timing, divine people, and divine outcomes. Keep your heart open, it's all coming together now. You're about to receive clarity, love, and abundance in ways you didn't expect. The storm taught you strength. The silence taught you trust. And now, life is about to teach you joy again. It's your time. There's a miracle forming with your name on it. It's quiet now, but soon it'll be undeniable. You've waited, cried, grown, and trusted. All that energy is about to be returned, multiplied and magnified. Let go of the need to know exactly how or when. Just know this, something powerful is shifting. You've stepped into alignment. Now all you have to do is stay in faith and let the blessings flow. You've come too far to give up now. The breakthrough is in motion. The shift has already begun. Keep your eyes forward and your energy clear. Your destiny is unfolding in beautiful and unexpected ways. Things are changing for the better, even if you can't see it yet. Stay connected to your truth, your peace, and your purpose. The blessings will meet you where your energy lives, so stay high, stay hopeful. Don't doubt the divine plan. What's coming next will feel like relief, release, and restoration. The universe didn't forget about you. It's been working silently behind the scenes. Now is your time to receive. Something big is coming. Something beautiful. You can feel it in your bones, that subtle excitement, that inner knowing. Don't question it. Just prepare for it, your soul already knows the way. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're on divine schedule. The season ahead will bring people, opportunities, and answers that feel like grace. Your timeline is sacred, trust it. That inner voice telling you it's all about to happen, listen to it. You're aligned, you're protected, and you're ready. What you've asked for is on the other side of your patience. Hold on. You are being positioned for a blessing that matches your growth. You didn't go through all that healing for nothing. You're about to see how powerfully your energy has cleared the way for abundance. Every delay was divine. Every detour taught you something. Now, the road is clearing. The universe is making space for miracles. And soon, you'll walk right into everything you've been praying for. It's not too late. You haven't missed anything. What's for you is still making its way. Keep rising. Keep trusting. Life has something sacred planned just for you, and it's about to be revealed. You've grown so much. You've transformed in ways even you don't fully realize yet. Now your reality is catching up with your inner evolution. Get ready for life to start reflecting your light. The energy around you is shifting into alignment. Expect synchronicities, answered prayers, and moments that feel like magic. The divine is moving in your favor now. Just watch. You're walking into a new chapter that feels like peace, clarity, and everything finally falling into place. You won't have to force it, chase it, or beg for it. It will flow to you naturally. You're attracting everything your soul needs. Not because you forced it, but because you surrendered. That surrender has opened the gates. Get ready, your new season is arriving. It's already yours. The love, the abundance, the peace, it's written in your energy. It's just a matter of time before it manifests. Stay aligned. Stay available. Stay in flow. This is the moment where everything starts to make sense. The pain had purpose. The confusion held clarity. The waiting was preparation. And now, you're about to see why it all had to happen. The most powerful shift begins quietly with belief. And you believe now. That belief is going to turn into blessings. That energy is going to attract miracles. Keep going. Healing brought you home to yourself. And now, everything else is being brought to you. Love, opportunity, peace, growth. You've aligned with your highest self. Now life will follow suit. You're on the edge of a transformation that can't be reversed. This isn't temporary. This is the shift your soul has been waiting for. Step into it. You're ready now. The universe is opening a door for you, one that only you can walk through. Don't be afraid to step into what you've prayed for. It's here. And it's yours. Receive it fully. Something sacred is blooming from your silence, your stillness, your surrender. You didn't have to force it. You simply aligned. That's why it's all starting to come together now. Everything is starting to align. You can't always see the divine setup, but trust that it's there. The right people, right timing, and right opportunities are forming around you. This isn't random, this is your divine moment arriving. The season you're entering will require less struggle and more receiving. You've already done the inner work, you've surrendered, you've trusted. Now it's time to let the blessings unfold in your life with ease. You're not being overlooked. You're being preserved for something extraordinary. What's coming will feel like it was tailored for you, perfectly timed, perfectly aligned, and unmistakably meant to be. What you prayed for during your hardest season is finally making its way to you. You've been patient, and now your spirit is ready to receive. Expect miracles. Expect peace. Expect breakthrough energy. Life is going to surprise you. You've cried over endings you didn't understand, but the new beginnings that are forming will bring joy that makes it all worth it. Keep your heart open. It's all turning around. You've passed the test. You didn't let the hardship harden you. You still choose love, still choose hope. That's why the blessings are coming. You're about to be shown just how seen and supported you truly are. The answers are coming. The right door will open. The right connection will be made. The timing will be divine. Stay centered in trust, you're being divinely guided even when it feels quiet. Your soul has shifted. And with that shift, your reality is about to follow. You're in the energy of calling in everything that matches your growth: authentic love, purpose, peace, and fulfillment. There's something powerful about your presence right now. You're vibrating differently. You're seeing clearer. And because of that, your energy is creating a new timeline, one filled with grace and abundance. Not everyone will understand your journey, but the universe does. Your silent prayers, your lonely healing nights, your efforts to grow, they are being honored in ways you're about to see unfold beautifully. You're not chasing anymore, you're attracting. That's the shift. What once felt like resistance is now turning into flow. Keep holding your vision. It's closer than you realize. You're being called to rise into a version of yourself you haven't fully met yet, but you're ready. The divine is walking with you every step of the way. Everything you need is already within you. The blessings headed your way are not temporary. They are rooted in alignment, in truth, in soul purpose. You're not going back to survival mode, you're stepping into your thriving era. Let go of the idea that you have to have it all figured out. The most powerful blessings often come when we release control. Let life surprise you, something greater is forming behind the scenes. The waiting wasn't wasted. It was preparation. You had to become the version of yourself who could hold what's on the way. And now you're ready. Now it's time. You're not just hoping anymore, you're knowing. And that knowing is powerful. It's magnetic. It's calling in everything that matches your healed, aware, and elevated energy. There is something you're about to experience that will make you feel deeply loved by the universe. A sign. A breakthrough. A moment of clarity. Watch for it. It's going to change everything. You've reached the point where your peace is your priority. That energy shift alone is calling in abundance, clarity, and people who see your worth without you having to prove it. The more you honor your path, the more life rises to meet you. Keep choosing you. Keep choosing peace. The rest will meet you in alignment effortlessly. Something sacred is shifting. It's not meant to make sense all at once. There's divine wisdom behind why certain things had to fall apart, why certain people had to go, and why you were taken into a wilderness season. It wasn't to break you, it was to prepare you. Now, the tide is turning. What felt like endings are actually redirections. What you lost is making space for all that is finally aligned. Trust this holy unfolding. You're entering a season of deep reward, but it's coming after one of the hardest chapters of your life. It wasn't just pain, it was preparation. God stripped away the distractions, exposed the fake connections, and tested your strength not to harm you, but to reveal who you truly are. You are stepping into something beautiful, and though your heart may still be grieving, your spirit knows it's time. Dash dash. Everything you endured had a sacred purpose. That silence you sat in, that loneliness, that aching in your chest that no one saw, God saw it. He used it. He refined you in fire so that you would never forget who you are when everything else is gone. Now the season shifts. The light begins to rise. What comes next will feel like clarity, peace, and divine restoration. Dash dash. This season is not about being perfect, it's about being faithful. Even when the road didn't make sense. Even when you were tired and broken. Even when you felt alone. You kept walking, and that obedience didn't go unnoticed. Heaven has moved on your behalf. The doors that are about to open will be bigger than you prayed for. Let your heart be ready to receive. Dash dash. The tears you cried in silence, the nights you spent asking why, all of it has been heard. You weren't just surviving, you were being shaped. And now, the shaping is complete. The time of hiding is over. The valley you walked through is closing behind you, and in front of you is the promised land full of beauty, purpose, and favor. Dash dash. This transition you're in isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. You're being lifted out of what was, into what is meant to be. Yes, there is grief. Yes, it's uncomfortable. But God never intended for you to stay in survival mode. He is calling you to abundance. Be brave enough to release the past, even if it still hurts. Something greater is coming. Dash dash. You've learned the hard way that not everyone is meant to come with you. You've been stretched, humbled, and refined. It was isolating, but it was necessary. Now, everything is shifting in your favor. The peace you prayed for is arriving. The blessings that were delayed are now being released. You've been faithful, now it's your time. Dash dash. Some losses were protection. Some rejections were redirection. What felt like abandonment was divine alignment. The deeper your pain, the greater the purpose it carried. Don't fight the change. Don't cling to what's leaving. Let go with trust. What's coming is going to restore everything that broke you and more. Dash dash. You've been prepared in secret, what others couldn't see, God was building within you. Now, your time of emergence is here. The weight you carried wasn't in vain. The battles you fought weren't wasted. The wilderness is behind you, and ahead lies everything you were promised. Let yourself be changed. Let yourself rise. Dash dash. The hardest part is over. You've done the inner work. You've grieved what needed to be grieved. You've walked away from what no longer aligned. And now, life is responding. God is rewarding your surrender. The shift might feel unfamiliar, but that's how you know it's real. This is your new beginning. Dash dash. Sometimes, the healing hurts more than the wound, but it's worth it. The stripping season exposed every false layer. Now, you see with clarity. You love differently. You live differently. And that's the version of you God wanted to use all along. Step into this next chapter with reverence. You are not the same. Dash dash. Don't underestimate what's happening in the silence. You may not see it, but things are moving behind the scenes. The alignment is spiritual. What's being built for you is sacred. It's not about speed, it's about soul. Keep showing up. Keep letting go. The release is making room for miracles. Dash dash. Your faith has moved mountains in the spirit. Even when it felt like nothing was changing, something always was. God didn't forget your prayers. He didn't ignore your tears. He has been working while you've been waiting. And now, the evidence is about to appear. Watch how quickly things turn in your favor. This is not the end. It's the closing of a necessary chapter. The wilderness shaped your discernment. The struggle grew your strength. And now, as the curtain falls on the past, a new dawn rises. Welcome it. You don't need to be afraid of what's next because it's finally aligned with who you've become. You're not being punished, you're being promoted. Sometimes the blessing is hidden in the breakdown. Sometimes the miracle is wrapped in the loss. God allowed the chaos to cleanse what was never meant to stay. And now, you're lighter. You're wiser. And you're exactly where you need to be. Let yourself mourn who you used to be. That version of you did their best. They survived storms, endured heartache, and kept going when it would have been easier to quit. But that season is over now. It's time to grow into the light. This next chapter won't require the old version of you. It will reward the healed one. You weren't abandoned. You were chosen for something different. The separation was spiritual. The delay was divine. The loss was protection. Every door that closed redirected you to the path of promise. Keep walking. The terrain is changing. The view is about to become breathtaking. If only you could see how close you are to the breakthrough. The weight you've been carrying is lifting. The fog is clearing. And though it still feels uncertain, your soul knows it's coming. Something big. Something real. Something holy. Don't turn back now. You're almost there. There is beauty in the undoing. When God strips things away, it's not to leave you empty, it's to make room for what's truly meant. The pain wasn't pointless. The waiting wasn't wasted. Now comes the part where things start to align. Stay open. Stay grounded. The reward is real. You're being called into alignment. That's why it's been uncomfortable. That's why certain people and patterns had to fall away. You're being recalibrated for divine purpose. This isn't the end, it's the beginning of a life that actually fits you. Let it become. The tests weren't to break you, they were to prove you. To yourself. To your calling. To the path that's waiting for you. And you passed. Even when you stumbled, you got back up. Even when you were tired, you kept praying. Now comes the shift. The doors open. The weight lifts. The blessings land. Release your grip on what once was. God is writing a new story, and it begins with your surrender. Yes, there will be grief. But there will also be glory. Let it unfold. The future is nothing like the past, and that's a good thing. What's ahead of you will make sense of everything behind you. The tears. The silence. The isolation. It all prepared you. It all aligned you. This is the season where the puzzle pieces come together. Don't look back. You're being launched forward. Everything you lost, God is restoring, but better. You're not going back to how things used to be. You're being lifted into something new. It's okay to grieve, but don't get stuck there. What's next is bigger than what broke you. You've walked through fire and didn't burn. You've faced storms and didn't drown. That strength you carry isn't accidental, it's sacred. Now comes the part where you get to use that strength to build the life you've been praying for. Change is painful, but staying stuck is even more so. You've outgrown the old version of life. The wilderness season showed you who you are. Now, let God show you what He has prepared. It's not just restoration, it's resurrection. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. Every prayer, every tear, every moment you thought God wasn't there, He was. And now, it's time to see the fruit of your faith. This is your reaping season. Step into it with boldness. There's no going back, and that's a blessing. What was once comfortable can't hold you anymore. The path forward may be unknown, but it is sacred. You're walking into answered prayers. Keep trusting the process. Something extraordinary is being prepared for you. Don't let the discomfort of transition fool you. What feels like loss is actually alignment. The door that closed was never meant to contain the light that's about to enter your life. Let yourself exhale. Let yourself believe again. The wait is ending. The shift is real. And the life you've been quietly hoping for is not just possible, it's on the way. Keep your heart open, heaven is moving. There's something sacred about the space between endings and beginnings. It feels quiet, confusing, and sometimes even empty. But don't rush to fill that space. Don't try to force clarity. This in-between is holy. God is still working. The shift has already begun, and soon, what feels like uncertainty will become undeniable direction. Let it unfold. You are entering a chapter where grace will meet you at every turn. But to walk in it, you must release what you were never meant to carry. That heartbreak, that resentment, that fear, it cannot come with you. You're being called to something higher now. The load will be lighter. The days will be clearer. Keep releasing, even when it hurts. This freedom is your inheritance. God saw what you went through when no one else did. He saw the nights you cried yourself to sleep, the moments you kept giving when you had nothing left, the prayers whispered through exhaustion. There is a divine separation happening, not to break you, but to bless you. God is cutting ties with everything that cannot go with you into your next. The silence you're feeling is sacred. The people walking away are part of the plan. You are being positioned, not punished. When it's time, the blessing will come so big and so undeniable that you'll know why the preparation was necessary. Sometimes it feels like everything is falling apart, but in truth, everything is falling into place. The detours were protection. The delays were preparation. And the heartbreaks, they softened your heart for what God is getting ready to pour into it. You may not see it now, but your tears are watering the very soil that your promise is rooted in. God is not withholding from you, He is developing you. You asked for the promise, but the promise requires a new version of you. The kind that won't settle. The kind that walks in faith even in famine. Don't resist the refining. You are walking into something holy, and holiness can't be rushed. There is something sacred about the wilderness. You think you've been forgotten, but God is watching. Every test, every trial, every sleepless night, it's all accounted for. He is pruning you for purpose. When you finally step into what He has prepared, you'll look back and thank Him for the seasons He didn't let you skip. God's silence is not His absence. He is nearer now than He has ever been. In fact, this quiet space is where He is revealing your next move. You don't need more noise, you need more discernment. That's why He has slowed things down. He shifting your focus from what left to what being birthed. There's a breakthrough coming that's going to make sense of all the confusion. The things that didn't work out, the people who left, the pain you carried, God is using it all. He's not just healing you, He's elevating you. Your next season won't look like your last, because you won't be the same person walking into it. God removed you from places that looked good but would have destroyed your destiny. It hurt. It broke your heart. But now you're standing in clarity. The veil has been lifted. You are no longer guessing who's for you. You are no longer begging to be seen. You are aligned with Heaven's plan now. Every time you thought it was over, Heaven whispered, not yet. There's more for you. More joy, more peace, more purpose. Don't give up right before the promise unfolds. God is the author of your story, and He's not finished. The chapter you're about to walk into will bring beauty out of ashes. God is teaching you to depend fully on Him. That's why the usual comforts no longer satisfy. That's why what used to work no longer does. He's weaning you from your own strength so you can lean on His. And when you do, He will carry you into the land of promise with no strings attached. You're not being delayed, you're being preserved. God is setting the stage, building the foundation, aligning the right people, and closing the wrong doors. Trust the slowness. Trust the stripping. It's not a detour, it's divine architecture. When it's time, it will all be ready. So will you. The unfamiliar is where God meets you with fresh oil. You've outgrown the old spaces because you've grown into a new anointing. Don't mourn the endings, they are making room for expansion. Where you are right now is fertile ground for your next. Trust the shift. It's not random, it's revelation. God is doing something in secret that will bless you in public. He's healing the broken places in silence, refining your faith in the hidden, and strengthening your character in solitude. Don't rush this process. When it's your time, the doors will swing open effortlessly. The pain wasn't punishment, it was preparation. That relationship didn't fall apart for no reason. That job didn't end by accident. God saw what was ahead, and He rerouted you. You may have felt abandoned, but you were actually being rescued. His hand has always been on your life. The warfare has been intense because the calling on your life is weighty. The enemy wouldn't fight this hard if there wasn't something valuable on the inside of you. But take heart, the battle doesn't mean defeat. It means breakthrough. And your breakthrough is already in motion. God is rewriting your story in places you thought were already closed. The rejection, the loss, the silence, they were all a part of a greater plan. You're not starting over, you're starting right. This time, the foundation will be built on faith, not fear. You're entering your promised land with authority. You were never meant to fit in. That's why they didn't understand you. That's why the room felt too small. God set you apart because He has something specific for you to do. And in this next season, what once felt like a burden will reveal itself as a divine assignment. He's not just restoring you, He's reintroducing you. There's a version of you emerging that's stronger, wiser, and more aligned. This is not just healing, this is transformation. Let the old fall away. What's coming is too big to carry yesterday's weight. Your obedience in this dry season is unlocking rivers in the Spirit. Heaven has heard your prayers, seen your sacrifice, and noted your faithfulness. You may not feel it yet, but the answer is already released. The blessing is finding its way to you right now. God knows it's been heavy. He knows you've cried in silence and questioned your strength. But He also knows what He put inside of you. You were born to rise. You were built for this. Don't let this moment define you. There's more ahead and it's already in motion. The pruning feels like punishment, but it's promotion. God is removing what cannot feed your next. He's cutting away what's been draining your spirit. It may feel like loss, but it's actually alignment. What remains will grow, and what grows will flourish. You didn't lose your way, you outgrew it. That path was too small for the vision God has placed in your heart. Let go of what no longer fits. There is more love, more peace, more fulfillment. And it begins with the courage to walk forward. This quiet season is not wasted. It's where God is healing what the world overlooked. It's where He's building resilience in your spirit. Don't despise the stillness. It's preparing you for movement. The wind will blow again, and when it does, you'll soar. God had to separate you before He could elevate you. There were too many voices in the room, too many distractions. Now it's just you and Him. And in that intimacy, you'll receive clarity, direction, and favor like never before. You thought the door was closed for good, but God is about to open something greater. You were praying for restoration, but He's bringing revelation. What's coming isn't just a blessing, it's a whole new blueprint. Stay open. Stay ready. Not everyone is meant to understand your journey. God gave you the vision, not them. Don't look for validation where you're meant to plant faith. This is the season where your trust in Him will be your compass, and obedience will be your currency. Every no you faced was divine redirection. You didn't miss it. You didn't fail. You're right on time for the version of your life that God has ordained. What's for you will not require force, it will flow, and you'll know. The enemy tried to break you in the wilderness, but he didn't know that God walks with you even in dry places. You didn't come this far to be forgotten. You are being led out with power, and when you emerge, you'll carry something sacred. God doesn't do random. Every tear, every trial, every turn was intentional. You are the evidence of endurance. Don't rush to escape this place. Embrace it. He's not just leading you, He's transforming you into someone who can hold the promise well. You're not being punished. You're being purified. God is stripping away everything that doesn't align with His promise for you. It's not rejection, it's protection. And soon, you'll see the favor that follows every surrendered yes. This is not the end. It's the beginning of something new, something divine. Let the ashes fall. Let the grief pass. What God is doing in your life is bigger than anything you lost. He's not just restoring, you're being reborn into purpose. The wilderness was never meant to break you, it was meant to reveal you. God allowed the stripping so you could discover the strength He placed inside of you. Everything you thought you lost, He is replacing with something greater. And when the dust settles, you'll realize you weren't being buried, you were being planted for a greater bloom. You may feel forgotten, but heaven has never taken its eyes off you. God has been quietly working behind the scenes, rearranging everything to make room for your arrival. The waiting has not been wasted. The pressing has not been pointless. What's coming is not just a blessing, it's the fulfillment of His promise. There are some blessings so sacred that God must first isolate you before He gives them to you. He will pull you away from noise, distractions, even relationships that felt safe, just to prepare the way. You're not being punished, you're being trusted with something holy. Let Him finish what He started. What if the pain was the path? What if the detour was actually the direction? What if the loss was the lesson that leads to everything you've been praying for? God doesn't operate in logic, He operates in purpose. And everything you've walked through is being repurposed for glory. When you feel like giving up, remember this: God didn't bring you this far to leave you empty-handed. There is promise attached to your pain. There is beauty being born from your breaking. The enemy hoped you'd quit, but God is raising